What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you want up to 30 free stocks, moomoo is going to give you up to 30 free stocks when you open a new moomoo brokerage account. You put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $2,000 in your new brokerage account, they're going to give you 30 free stocks, publicly traded companies. This offer won't last long, guys, so don't delay, act today. Get yourself down in the description box, first link, and click on that moomoo link. Open up your moomoo account today. Go get that free stock, go get that free money. I will also send you 2 moomoo tutorial videos to walk you through how to use the moomoo brokerage app. All you got to do is send me an email through my website, www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box. Let me know you've opened the moomoo account and you funded it, and I will send you out those tutorial videos so you can get off to a great start in 2025. Well, guys, 2 of my gorilla stocks just lost a ton of stock market value. And those 2 are SoundHound AI and Serve Robotics. Why did they lose a ton of stock market value? Because the 900-pound silverback gorilla, Nvidia, decided to dissolve its shares that it owned in these 2 companies. Now, there's speculation right now why Nvidia did that, but nobody really knows. And Nvidia didn't have to tell us or anybody when they sell stocks. See, the Securities and Exchange Commission allows publicly traded companies to buy stock of other publicly traded companies. Now, of course, they got to file that paperwork with the Securities and Exchange Commission. And that's how we found out when Nvidia filed their paperwork to say that they sold these positions in these 2 companies. But the stock price of these 2 companies completely tumbled. Here's the question, though. Is there still an opportunity in my short-term investment strategy to continue to use these companies to make FCF? And I think it is, and I'll tell you why. But before we do that, let's take a look at each one of these companies and figure out how much stock market value did they lose overnight. And that's basically what it was. Let's start with Serve Robotics. Let's take a look at Serve Robotics stock price yesterday, right? Let's look at that to get an indication of what has happened here. So when we look at Serve Robotics yesterday, the stock price opened at $19.98. The high for the day was $23.10, guys. And it closed at $19.42. Overnight, I'm talking about today when the market opened at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. The stock opened at $14.64. The low today was $12.67. So quite a hit to the stock price. I believe about 40% off, which is at its lowest point today, about 40% off. Wow. That's incredible, right? Is it, though, a buying opportunity? We'll talk about that. Let's move on to SoundHound. Let's see what happened with SoundHound's stock price overnight. Wow, it's just crazy what can happen, man, overnight. I tell you, you go to bed, you wake up the next day, everything's changed. Here we go. So yesterday, February 13th, the stock opened at $14.38. The high yesterday was $15.43. It closed at $13.99. This morning when it opened at 9:30 a.m., $11.15. The high today is $11.90. The low is $10.40. So again, you're talking about a 30% haircut on the stock price just because Nvidia decided for whatever reason it was going to sell its shares of those companies. Now, why would a company like Nvidia even buy shares of these companies? Well, I think personally, and again, I'm no expert here, I'm just a guy on YouTube, but my opinion would be they saw value there. They thought, hey, let's buy a stake in these companies because they're brand new companies, basically, right? That have technology that may be useful to us. We may be able to utilize this company's technology to grow our business. That's my opinion. And I think they gave it a shot and just decided, hey, at this point, let's pull that investment and maybe redirect it elsewhere. I don't believe it has anything to do with Nvidia needing money. They got plenty of money on their balance sheet. They got plenty of free cash flow on their balance sheet. I believe it's around $35 to $40 billion in free cash flow on the balance sheet. So I don't believe they sold the shares because they need cash. I don't believe that. I think they sold it because they figured there's a better strategic partnership somewhere else. And I think that's why they moved on. But in my strategy, which is the short-term investment strategy, where I want to find volatile companies, basically startups. Now, I know these two companies are not startups, but they might as well be. They don't make any money, right? They don't make any profit yet. They're small companies, right? Let's look at the market cap of each one of them. So Serve Robotics right now, its market cap is $742 million, right? So not a real startup, but it's still kind of like a startup, right? It ain't making no money. And then if we go look at SoundHound, theirs is $3.96 billion. So bigger company. In my opinion, though, still a startup because they don't make no money. Neither one of them make any money, right? So in my opinion, like for instance, SoundHound, as of September 2024 quarter end financials, their net profit margin was a negative 86.68%. Net income, negative 22 million. See, they don't make no money. So the only reason I can see why Nvidia purchased them was before the technology that they had. Nvidia believed the technology could help them. Now, that's my opinion. Let's look at Serve Robotics. Let's look at the numbers on them. And this is as of September 2024 quarter end financial statements. Net profit margin, negative 3.609%. Net income, negative 8 million. See, these guys, they don't make no money. So I don't think Nvidia went after them because they felt like, oh, this is going to be a profitable company in the near term. I think they went after them and purchased shares and tried to cultivate a partnership because they believed the technology would help their business. Plus, you got to understand, Nvidia wants to be more than just a chip maker. They want to be more than that. They know they need to be more than that in order to survive, right? So that's the partnership. They no longer wanted it. That doesn't mean just because they're not a shareholder that they won't continue to collaborate with these folks, right? We don't know why Nvidia sold it. You'll have speculation out here, but nobody knows why because they don't have to tell us that, right? Now, is it still an opportunity for me to make FCF in these two? I think it is. What's my game plan? I got to find a new entry price and I got to find a new exit price. So right now it's wait and see, but I still think these two companies will make millionaires in 2025, guys. No matter what the stock price is doing now, they are still good companies who have a lot of momentum behind them. They have some potential behind them, right? And with potential and momentum, you get FOMO. There will be people who will continue to invest in these companies because they believe in the technology both bring to their niches in the AI industry, right? People still believe in that. So there's an opportunity to still make money, but I just got to find my new entry price, because this $22 a share stuff, this $23 a share where Serve closed at yesterday, we're not going to see that for a minute. So right now, my job is to figure out, okay, where's the new entry? Is it $8 a share? Is it $10 a share? And then what's the exit? Clearly, my exit normally is $1, $2, or $3 higher than my entry. So really the big key for me is the entry. And until it settles itself out next week, then I'll be able to properly gauge what my new entry is. Because in Serve yesterday, my entry was $16, $17 a share. No longer is the entry for me anymore. For SoundHound, my entry was around $12, $13, and even $14 a share. Not anymore. Got to bring those down. And I just got to figure out how far they're coming down. And when I do, that's when I'll get back into them. I'm going to still make a bunch of money in both of these companies, because I don't care if they're profitable or not, because they're not long-term investments for me. They're short-term investments. I just want to capitalize on the volatility of the stock. When it goes down far enough, I buy it. When it goes up $1, $2, $3, I sell it. That's all I want. And as long as there is momentum and potential driven through investors, right? Put money into these companies because of future potential, that's all I need. So whether they make money or not doesn't matter to me right now, because I'm not long-term in these guys. I'm just a short-term guy making money off of the volatility of the stock. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think about Nvidia selling shares of these two companies. What do you think? What do you think the bottom is going to be? Like I said, right now, you got SoundHound at $10.75. It got all the way down to $10.40. You have Serve right now at $13.17. It got down to $12.67. We'll see next week where the real entry price is going to be for me. And of course, I'll let you guys know. If you want up to 30 free stocks, Moomoo is going to give you up to 30 free stocks when you open a new Moomoo brokerage account. You put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $2,000 in your new brokerage account, they're going to give you 30 free stocks. Limited time offer. Don't delay. Act today. Get down in the description box. Open up the Moomoo account. Go get that free stock. Go get the free money. www.richardfain.net is the website address. I got 10 big boy blue chip digital products that will change your entire financial life, guys. Don't sleep on the digital products. Thousands of you guys have already purchased digital products to increase your financial literacy. Don't sleep on it, guys. Second link down in the description box. Click on the website link. Go take a look at the digital products. Grab you a couple. Put them in your virtual financial literacy library and refer back to them. They're good for that. While you're in the website, consider joining the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We're called the Wealth Builders. We have over 1,600 wealth builders in our financial community. We're growing like crazy. Why? Because people are tired of being alone trying to build wealth in the matrix. And the matrix don't want them to build wealth. There's no help for them there in the matrix. So they decide to come to a financial community like the Wealth Builders, where they got 1,600 other people going in the same direction as them, which is financial freedom. None of us are experts. None of us are going to try to tell you what to do. But what we will share with you is what we're doing and what's working for us. Best practices, golden nuggets, tips, what's working, what's not working, and just providing you an overall safe environment to build wealth, man. Nobody's selling you nothing. None of that. Just traditional investing using short-term and long-term investment strategies. If you want to be a part of that, click on that membership button or that join button in the website. It'll take you over to Patreon. Sign up. Come join us. We'd love to help you build wealth. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you on the next video.